Welcome to WKBT's High Quiz Bowl, the varsity sport of the mind, pitting the sharpest minds of our area high schools in head-to-head competition. High Quiz Bowl is sponsored by St. Mary's College of Winona, Minnesota, your nearby red and white food store, Western Federal Savings, NSP, and by McDonald's of La Crosse, Prairie du Chien, Tomah, and Decorah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Game 9 of High Quiz Bowl. My name is Terry Wirkus. I serve as the moderator, keeping this whole thing going, we hope. And tonight we have a team from Sparta looking for its third win against a very tough squad from La Crosse, Logan. Let's get right into our ninth game by first introducing our teams. First, here's our squad from Logan. Mr. Baclar, start us off, please.
I'm Mark Baclar, a junior at Logan.
Steve Duffrin, senior.
Danny, junior.
Kirk Olson, senior.
And Logan's alternate is Scott Heisler this half and coach Diane Gebhardt. And now here's our squad from Sparta.
Andy Lang, senior.
Brad Edwards, senior.
Jeff Rasmussen, senior.
Brent Phillips, senior.
Alternate Terry Smith and coach J. Scott Urban. Okay, and now from St. Mary's College. That was interesting. I should have an arrow here pointing at Dom Christie from St. Mary's College.
Good to see you, Tom.
Good to have you with us again here, sir, for another game of High Quiz Bowl. We'll be back with our ninth game right after this break. Authority for High Quiz Bowl is College Bowl Incorporated, and the decision of our judge, Dom Christie, will be final. Let's begin our ninth game with our first 10-point toss-up. Teams, this Pulitzer Prize-winning novel has certainly shown its staying power of late. Number 3 on the paperback bestseller list of 1984. Number 7 in 1985. Number 1 in 1986. For 10 points, name this work by Alice Walker. That would be The Color Purple. Any document that is not mechanically printed is known by a special name, which comes from the Latin words meaning written by hand. For 10 points, Duffer and Logan.
Manuscript?
Correct for 10 points. Let's go to our bonus categories. We have 5 to choose from: astronomy, authors, biology, history, and miscellaneous. Mr. Duffer of Logan, what's your choice?
We'll take history, Terry.
History for 30 points. Between the Revolutionary War and the Civil War, the United States more than tripled in size through 6 major land transactions. I'll name the year, and for 10 points each, you name the major land acquired. 1803.
Louisiana Purchase.
Correct. How about 1819?
Spanish Secession.
No, that would be Florida. And finally, 1845.
Gadsden.
That would be Texas. So we'll give you 10 points. Teams, you'll be rewarded with a quick 10 points if you spell remuneration correctly. Edward, Sparta.
Remuneration. R-E-M-U-N-E-R-A-T-I-O-N.
That's a correct and quick 10 points for Sparta and a bonus.
We'll take biology.
Biology category is worth 30 points. Organs that produce a secretion are called glands. Well, for 10 points apiece, Sparta, what name is given to the ductless glands?
Endocrine system.
The endocrine system.
Correct. What glands are responsible for your response to stress?
Adrenaline.
The adrenaline.
Correct, the adrenals. And which gland located at the base of the brain is also called the master gland?
Pituitary.
The pituitary.
Dwight Bachman would be proud of you. That's good for 30 points. Teams, Polaris, the North Star, is part of a specific constellation. For 10 points, Duffer and Logan.
The Little Dipper.
That's good for 10 points, and another bonus for Logan.
We'll go for astronomy this time, Terry.
Astronomy is worth 20 points. Planets are solid objects shaped like spheres. We know of 9 planets in our solar system, including Earth. For 20 points, all or nothing, name the 3 outermost planets.
Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus.
That is correct for 20 points. Well, teams, we know that Christ was born at Bethlehem. Well, for 10 points, in what river was he baptized? Duffer and Logan.
Jordan.
Correct.
We'll take astronomy.
Astronomy for 20 points this time about. In ancient astronomy, constellations were often associated with the forms of living creatures. Well, for 10 points each, Logan, give me the creature matched to these heavenly bodies. Orion.
Hunter.
And Delphinus.
Swan.
That would be a dolphin. 10 points in that bonus. This prefix, used with graphy, means correct spelling. With doxy, it means fidelity to religious doctrine. For 10 points, teams, what is the prefix? In time, Judge? No. Not in time. Ortho, the prefix we were looking for. Ortho. Please clear our buzzers and we'll continue. Here's a 10-point toss-up. This substance was widely used as an additive in food, drugs, and cosmetics. M&M's removed one of its popular colors because of its ban, a color it reintroduced in 1987. For 10 points, what dangerous carcinogen was banned by the FDA in 1976? Edward, Sparta.
Red number 5.
No, that's not correct. Logan. Dufferin.
Saccharin.
No, red dye number 2. A director of a new Broadway musical must select 8 from a crew of 17 star-struck dancers. Dufferin, Logan.
A chorus line.
Correct.
Go with miscellaneous.
First time in the category, it's worth 20 points. In Britain, the head of the government is a prime minister. In West Germany, a chancellor. And in Hungary, a premier. For 5 points each, Logan, what title is given to the head of the government in Spain?
President.
No, he's a prime minister. How about in Austria?
President.
He's a chancellor. How about Poland?
Premier.
Correct. And Switzerland.
President.
There's our president. That's worth 10 points in that bonus. In 1863 teams, the 1863 Battle of Gettysburg involved about 165,000 soldiers. Well, for 10 points, who commanded the 90,000 Bluecoats? Lang, Sparta.
Maud.
No. Logan. Dufferin.
Grant.
No. George Meade. General George Meade. Sugarcane has been a source of sugar since antiquity. Well, the only other major source of sugar has been exploited for only the last... Dufferin, Logan.
Beets.
Correct.
Miscellaneous again, please.
It's a 20-point question. Some plants are beautiful. Others are nothing better than a nuisance. Well, for 10 points each, Logan, name these. The pollen from this plant is acknowledged to be the primary cause of hay fever. What is the common name for the plant genus Ambrosia?
Ragweed.
Correct. The red Pinocchio, the peace, the new dawn, and the American beauty are all types of which flower family?
Rose.
Correct. In 1966 teams, the Supreme Court held that police may not interrogate an individual until he or she had been notified of his or her... Edward, Sparta.
Miranda.
Correct.
We'll go with biology.
Biology this time is worth 20 points for Sparta, if you get the correct answers. The phylum or main division of the animal kingdom to which a starfish belongs is Echinodermata. For 10 points apiece, name the phylum to which these creatures belong. An amoeba.
Protist.
Protozoa, we can accept that answer. And a man and ape.
Primate.
A chordata. So we give you the 10 points. It took 150 technicians, hydraulic pumps, cables, and reams of silk and foam rubber to put it together and make it work. But it was all well worth it when it performed its basso profundo finale, Mean Green Mother from Outer Space. For 10 points, Olson Logan.
Little Shop of Horrors.
No, Sparta. For 10 points, what named this most memorable character from the 1986 movie Little Shop of Horrors?
Albert.
Yeah, we can't confer, of course, on a toss-up, so the answer to that question was Audrey. Teams Malaysia, Bolivia, and Thailand are the world's greatest producers of this metal. For 10 points, what is that metal? Lang, Sparta.
Copper.
No. Logan. Dufferin.
Aluminum.
No, it's tin. The late Fred Allen teams was once described, or had once described, the 31st state admitted to this union, as a fine place to live in if you happen to be an orange. For 10 points, which state? Nee, Logan.
Florida.
No. Sparta. Rasmussen?
No.
No, can't accept the answer. The answer would be California. California. We'll be back to meet our teams right after this break. Well, we're at the half point of our ninth game, and what is our score, Don?
After one half, Logan leads Sparta 110-60.
Good game of high quiz ball.
Sure is.
We'll see you after the second half.
Great.
Right now, we'll step over here and meet our teams. First, we'll meet our squad from Logan. Mr. Dufferin, tell us a bit about your school, please.
All right, Terry. Logan High School, the newest of La Crosse schools, opened its doors to students in its new building in 1979. Today, Logan has 80 faculty members and a student population of 920. In addition to a college preparatory curriculum with accelerated classes, Logan also offers a career education with courses in business education, home economics, and industrial arts. In addition, Logan provides superior athletic facilities, including an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The goal of our extracurricular program is to balance athletics with aesthetics. Our arts program includes forensics, our recently completed production of Dracula, and the upcoming musical Grease. The Logan Marching Band has grown in quality and reputation, placing first in Class A band competition at the Maple Leaf Parade for the second consecutive year. The starring act of our vocal music program is the Logan Swing Choir, the Class Act, an award-winning swing choir which performs extensively in our community. Our athletic program offers a wide variety of sports to challenge students. The highlight of this year's football season was a win against crosstown rival Central. To challenge the minds of students, academic programs such as High Quiz, academic decathlon, and future problem solving are offered. At Logan, the delicate balance between athletics and aesthetics creates the harmony which is the symphony of education.
Well, thanks you very much, Mr. Duffer, and the best of luck to your team here in the second half of High Quiz Bowl.
Thanks,
Now
Terry.
we'll step over here and talk with our squad from Sparta looking for its third win. Mr. Edwards, tell us a bit about your school, please.
Sparta Senior High is a small Class A school with an enrollment of approximately 650 students in grades 10 through 12. The last 2 weeks have been very busy at Sparta High as the football, volleyball, and cross-country teams concluded their seasons. The musical department just finished its production of The Sound of Music, starring our own Captain Von Trapp, Andy Lang. The academic decathlon team is awaiting the results of its first competition, as is the Sparta math team. With the conclusion of these activities, several more have begun, with the basketball, wrestling, and gymnastics teams anticipating successful seasons. We would like to thank St. Mary's College, WKBT, and our basketball coach, Mr. Williams, for allowing us to be here this evening.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mr. Edwards, and the best of luck to your team here in the second half. We'll be back with our second half of our ninth game of High Quiz Bowl right after this break. Second half of our ninth game, here's our first 10-point toss of teams. Pencil and paper ready. For 10 points, if a baseball pitcher earns $25 a pitch, how many balls must he pitch to earn $100,000? Duffer and Logan.
4,000?
4,000 is correct. We've got astronomy, authors, biology, history, and miscellaneous to choose from in our bonus categories. Mr. Duffer?
History, please.
History for 30 points. I'll name historically important 20th century dates in 3 countries. For 10 points each, Logan, name the men who came to power by overthrowing the governments. 1959, Cuba.
Fidel Castro.
1952, Egypt.
Nasser.
1936, Spain.
Franco.
That's all good for all 30 points. Well, teams, perhaps the best-known popular figure in the field of motivational psychology, his 1936 classic, How to Win Friends and Influence People, has been read Edward Sparta.
Carnegie.
Correct.
Take astronomy.
Astronomy is worth 30 points. This question revolves around planets, or more precisely, how fast planets revolve around the sun. For 10 points each, Sparta, within 5 years, tell me how long it takes each of the following planets to orbit the sun once. Saturn.
$150.
29 years. How about Uranus?
80.
80 we can accept. 84 is the correct answer. We'll accept 80. And Pluto?
350.
248. So we'll give you 10 points. Teams 1 base 2 is equal to 1 base 10. Well, for 10 points, what is the base 10 equivalent of the binary number 11000100? That is a toughie. That's 100. Robert Mathias, Rayford Johnson, and William Toomey. For 10 points, teams, what Olympic event have they all won? Rasmussen, Sparta.
Decathlon.
That's good for 10 points and a bonus for Sparta.
Biology.
Biology for 20 points. This hormone became the first protein to be sequenced entirely. It regulates the body's use of sugar. For 10 points each, identify it.
Insulin.
Insulin is secreted in the pancreas by beta cells where?
Kidney.
No, the islands of Langerhans, or the islets of Langerhans. The name of the fictional brothers Dmitri, Ivan, and Alyosha appear in the title of a Dostoevsky novel. Lang, Sparta.
Karamazov.
Correct.
Biology. History.
Your choice?
History.
20 points. Historical documents have guided our lives throughout history. This one was written in 1620 by immigrants seeking religious freedom. During their trip, they drew up this agreement as a set of self-governing laws. For 20 points, Sparta, what document is this?
The Mayflower Compact.
20 points. Teams, for 10 points, how many atoms of nitrogen must combine with how many atoms of hydrogen to form one molecule of ammonia? Dufferin, Logan.
1 nitrogen, 3 hydrogen.
Correct.
We'll take history, please.
History for 25 points. 3 Mile Island and Chernobyl have made all of us more familiar with the functions and malfunctions of a nuclear power facility. Well, Logan, for 25 points, on what was the 1986 Chernobyl disaster blamed?
Human error.
Correct. You'd find Coney Island Beach in the United States, teams. Well, for 10 points, in what European nation would you find a beach codenamed Omaha? Dufferin, Logan.
France.
Correct.
Take history again, please.
Last time in the category, it's a 20-point question. Ritual burial of the dead is one of the oldest human practices, as evidenced by, for example, the pyramids. Well, for 20 points, what is the first species of hominid known to have ritually buried its dead?
The Egyptians.
No, Neanderthal man. Dr. Seuss wrote The Cat in the Hat. Well, for 10 points, who wrote the children's classic, The Jungle Book? Olson, Logan.
Rudyard Kipling.
Correct.
We'll go to miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous is worth 20 points. The Dow Jones Industrial Index first reached 1,000 back in 1972. Well, for 20 points before the recent crash, is it closer to 1,250, 2,000, or 4,000?
2000.
Correct. Teams Bodie, California, Elkhorn, Montana, and Silver City, Idaho. They all qualify for 10 points as what? Dufferin, Logan.
Boomtowns.
No, Sparta. Rasmussen.
Ghost towns.
Correct, for 10 points and a bonus.
Biology? Biology.
Biology for 20 points. You're a breadcrumb traveling through the digestive system. Now, for 5 points apiece, what flap of cartilage prevented you from going down the windpipe?
The epiglottis.
What tube are you traveling down to get to the stomach?
The esophagus.
When you leave the stomach, what part of the small intestine do you enter first?
What? The duodenum.
Correct. And what part of the large intestine is known as ascending, transverse, and descending?
The colon.
20 points. Well, teams, although Edgar Bergen's Charlie McCarthy was a puppet, he was often called a dummy. For 10 points, what is the correct name for a puppet operated Rasmussen, Sparta?
Marionette.
That's correct, for 10 points.
Biology.
Last time in the category for 20 points. The abdomen is defined as the cavity of the body between the lower chest and the pelvis. Well, for 20 points, what separates the abdomen from the chest cavity?
The diaphragm.
That's 20 points. Teams, this state was settled by the Dutch, the Swedes, and the Finns. And for a time, Lang, Sparta.
New York.
No, Logan, and for a time, was under the jurisdiction of Pennsylvania. It was the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution. For 10 points, there was consultation going on there between Heisler and Dufferin. We throw that one out and continue on with another 10-point toss-up. Carotene is an orange pigment which plants produce. For 10 points, teams, what vitamin do animals convert it into? Lang, Sparta.
Vitamin A.
Correct, for 10 points and a bonus.
Astronomy.
Astronomy is good for 20 points. Only 2 of the 9 major planets do not have any known satellites. For 10 points each, which 2, Sparta?
Pluto and Mercury.
No, Mercury's correct, but Venus is the other. That's good for 10 points for Sparta. Teams Harbinger of Spring, member of the Salix family. It has cylindrical, silky soft almonds called catkins. For 10 points, what is its familiar feline name? Dufferin, Logan.
House cat.
No, Sparta. Phillips.
Cattail.
No, a pussy willow. Teams, if it were a new drug, it might never be approved by the FDA because, even after 93 years of use, doctors still don't know how or why it works. 10 points, Rasmussen, Sparta.
Aspirin.
That's correct.
We'll go with astronomy.
Astronomy is a 20-point question, the last in the category. Astronomers use the terms meteorite, meteor, and meteoroid to label 3 related but distinct astronomical phenomena. For 10 points each, put the right word with each of the following descriptions. A rock moving in space.
Meteor.
No, that's a meteoroid. How about a rock of extraterrestrial origin? That buzzer means we've reached the conclusion of our game. We'll be back for our scholarships right after this break. Ninth game of High Quiz Bowl will go down as one of the most memorable and close games of the season.
Sure will.
What was the final score?
At the end, Logan did win 225 to 215.
Well, let's award our scholarships first to Mr. Edwards of Sparta.
Right. Brad, 2 $500 scholarships to St. Mary's College. Good game.
And now to Mr. Dufford of Logan.
Steve, 2 $1,000 scholarships to St. Mary's. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
An excellent game.
Yes.
And Dom, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for all your help and St. Mary's College for becoming a major sponsor of High Quiz Bowl this season. It's worked out very well. I think it's been a good marriage, and hopefully it can continue. And we're having a great time, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, well, this was
You're enjoying this,
a great game tonight.
Yeah. Well, coming up is another good game, Lacrosse Logan versus West Salem. That will be our next High Quiz Bowl game. Now, the programmer, Mary Byerson, gave me this little thing to read here. See if I can do this with my great radio voice, or television voice. Due to CBS sports coverage of college football doubleheaders, High Quiz Bowl will not be seen the next 2 weeks. Everybody's supposed to go boo. However, High Quiz Bowl will return Saturday, December 5th at 5 p.m. So look for us December 5th at 5 p.m. That gives you and I a couple of weeks break.
Great.
So we can go out and